Been dealing all morning with a bunch of scammers. So not pleased at all. If you guys don't know, I've gone kind of viral, sorta, and it's slowed down a little now, but it was really, really wild for a while. And I've got people on Facebook that are scamming, and I'm getting a little tired. Matter of fact, they were scamming, and they were dumb enough to give a Cash App that I reported to Cash App and demanded that that be taken. And this guy was telling this woman, well, I tell you never to reach out. If somebody reaches out to you saying it's me, please don't remember that it's not me, right? And he was threatening to kill her and her family. And you should have seen it. You should have seen it. Well, this time she was smart enough to get me involved live, and it was on a post. And so I called Cash App. We got that Cash App handle turned off, and I got on there. And of course, he blocked me right away. You guys understand. I know it's happening to everybody, but I'm done. 45 different fake accounts on TikTok, and no one will do anything. I have a copyright. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to hit somebody in the pocketbook here and try to find an attorney, because I am not putting up with it anymore. It's making you guys, I feel bad for you guys. I feel truly bad for the people that they're doing this to. But she was wise enough. So what she did is she's going to go to her bank and get her money back. But she ended up, it was like 25. I'm going to kill you for $25. Well, gee, does that tell you they're American? No, that tells you they're not American, right? I did pay somebody that I know that was reputable to find out it's coming from 2 accounts in 2 different countries. All 45 of those. So it sucks. I know. I'm sorry. So if anybody, I'm just reminding you, my one account has about 128, which should be over 200, because all those scammers combined are over 50,000 followers. So 50,000 followers might not be seeing me because they are following a fake account. This sucks. I am done. I am going to start sticking with YouTube. I'm trying really hard to get back on Instagram. I was verifying myself on Instagram, where I had to pay for it. Well, I'm trying to go now where they verified me. I have 1 million followers between all you guys. And I'm just done with this. Anybody wants to help me? Want to help me? There are 2 accounts. Where did I have them? 2 accounts on Facebook, Lana's Enchanted Sky, and they both are not me. They have sunflowers in the picture. So one picture is the back picture is the Rio Grande River, from where I took it from last year, and then the other one's a sunflower. So if you guys want to go on my Facebook and report them for me, I would appreciate it, because this is irritating. But I know it's happening to other people, and the more popular I get, I am trending because of my predictions. So just to let you guys know. Hi guys. So anyway, but I am doing readings for you. If you are interested and you would like something done, it's $25 here for a mini read. If you are interested in, listen now, because it's Monday. If you are interested in something tomorrow, you hit me up today. I'll put you on the schedule at 30% off. So if you want a full 15 or 30 minute with a 30% off, God, I think, what is it, $40? I mean, come on. I've been doing this 34 years. It's not always about the money. You know that. And then if you want a full half an hour, I think it's $70. I mean, it's pretty cheap when they're 30% off. So if you're interested, what you need to do, I want you guys to reach out to me on enchantedsky.com, skye.com. That is me. Please be careful. If anybody reaches out and you see any kind of odd Cash Apps, it'll even say Lana's Enchanted Sky Cash App, Venmo, all of that. It will say that. Okay. So Tina, I don't have any lineup yet. I just came on. She's like, do you have a lineup? Do you have a lineup yet? So if you are interested, you can hit me up here, or you can just reach out, and I have time tomorrow. I do. And I think I've only got a couple readings. I don't have too many. So it comes and goes. There, like a couple weeks ago, I was booked solid. And then last week I was partially, I had like 3 openings. This week it's most of my Tuesdays open. So that's why I'm going, Tammy Jo, if you want one tomorrow, reach out, sweetheart. You have to go on the website and reach out contact form. But I'm usually open from 9 to 3 on Tuesdays. That's my time. And I will be on my subscription tomorrow night. So if you have not subscribed and you want to learn how to read my tarot cards and how I do it, then get on there, because it's a 6-week thing that we've been doing. Now I'm getting smart. I'm getting smart. All right, so look at what I did. I took, this is called Laud, and it's like the size of a credit card, and it's AI. What it does is if I press the button and press my phone, it connects to the phone and it'll tape a conversation on the phone. It'll tape a conversation between us, and then it makes transcripts. Then it will type everything out, and it will send it wherever you want it to go. So I am going to start using that for readings for you guys too, and that way you'll have something on there. Okay, so just letting you know. Hi, Brenda. So one more time, I am offering just tomorrow. Anybody wants to reach out to me, and that's it. It's only tomorrow. 30% off. It's a good deal, like 15, 20 bucks. Reach out to me. I've got, and pick a time. Just randomly tell me a time you want, because you probably, chances are you might overlap a little. But anyway, because I usually am booked, and not next week. Well, pardon next week because it's holiday. The week after, I'm not reading. So you're not going to see me or hear from me for a couple weeks, because I'm going to be going on vacation, and then I'm also doing the reading. All right. Now, okay, Boogles. Okay, did you send PayPal? Wait, something just came through. Okay, got it. All right, there we go. I gotcha. All right, so if you're interested, hi, Lana. There's another Lana on here too. If you're interested in a reading with me, like a 15 or a 30, just reach out and say, hey, I have time tomorrow. You have a 9:30 open or a 10 o'clock open, and I will get back to you right away. I will today. All right, so that way you guys know. That my hair looks cute. You think it does? I don't think it does look. It's really hot. It's very hot, and my hair is starting to grow back. Look at, you can see the little hairs growing back. Remember, you guys, I lost my hair. I'm down 85 pounds now. I'm starting to look pretty much average again. So I keep thinking I have some more to go. I have more to go, and I'm just like, I didn't exercise. I was so upset about all this going on this morning, because I got the message this morning about 7:30 from a woman who got taken, and I did research and found out that they're now attacking my Facebook. They have gone so far as to try to attack my phone and my phone number. Well, for me, I can see it come through. So I went through and I said, what the hell is this? Found them, traced it down, and blocked them before they could do any more damage. So I am hiding my phone number now. I do have another phone number, so they don't know what it is. So I hide it. Now, the one you see, the business one, isn't the one I'm always using. Okay, so that you understand. So if you ever see that there's another phone number coming through, keep it private, that number, because I'm starting to, that way I'm blocking and keeping people out of my stuff. Now, here's my theory on this, okay? Boogles, I'll just a second, okay? Is it boogies? It might be boogies. Anyway, sorry. My thought on this is why I have a copyright, guys. Lana's Enchanted Sky is copyrighted. Okay, why in the hell? What gives you that? And I've written to Facebook. I've told Facebook, somebody's copying my name too. I'm the only person in the world with my name. My only person in the world. There's no other person with my name, and yet someone has my name, reaching out to clients, put a dash between. Okay, it's bullshit. I'm sorry, and I'm just sick and tired of it. And there's got to be a way. And the only way I can think of, I really think all of us psychics and all of us people here and there, if you're a creator, you let me know. I think we should all get a class action lawsuit going, because they are taking money out of our mouths. They really, truly are. You guys are scared. I don't blame you. You're scared to reach out to me. I just had somebody reach out again today and go, is this really you? And I'm like, yes, it's really me. EnchantedSky.com is really me. Lana's EnchantedSky.com is me. Coffee.com, Enchanted Sky is me. They can't, and what really bothers me also is I copyrighted Enchanted Sky, and I have people using that too. And they won't let me copyright that because it's an expression. And I'm like, even with an E, no. So I'm fighting that, and I'm thinking of getting an attorney. So if anybody knows a good attorney out there, I'm dead serious. I'm not playing. I'm done. I even wrote to my senator, and I'm demanding them to do something. I have 45 people posing as me on TikTok. I have now, they've gone to Facebook and they're trying Instagram. Instagram is tighter controlled. They can't do that as easily. They can't do it on YouTube. They can't do it on Spotify. You see what I'm saying? It's easily solvable. if they would do something, but they won't. So anyway, all right, I'm done now with my rant. So anyway, but I just want to let you guys know, if you go on my Facebook and you'll see an account that's at lana.enchantedsky. That's not me. You can see it's not me because there's no pictures. You can see there's no followers. So both of those should be reported. And they're also reporting Lana Duncan Hargraves. That's my hyphenated name. I'm the only person in the world with it. But yet there's another account. Now, I've been reporting that every day, every day. If we all just keep doing it, what happens is TikTok is blocking a lot of these because I complain so much. And I have my own set of people that are complaining every day. So a new one was like, Lana's Enchanted got 58. We know it's fake and we just keep complaining. And then they'll make another one. So it's so completely solvable, you guys. Just verify me. I have 1 million people. I'm not small anymore. Wait till the book comes out. I worked hard to get here, and I don't like the fact that they're scamming people. This one guy was threatening to kill her and her family if he didn't give her $25. I am not exaggerating. That is absolutely true. Okay, and I've got all of the screenshots to prove it, and I even sent it to Facebook. I said, you got to do something. So I've gone to my congressman and my senator. I don't even know if it'll do any good, but it's worth a try, right? Anyway, yes, my real account is Enchanted Sky 66 because that's my email. I was born in 66, guys. And Lana's Enchanted Sky. That's it. And that has 128, and the other one has 14.5. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, all right. Oh, they didn't know. Gina says, I asked when your Arizona trip was, and they had no idea. See, what I'm also doing too to help. Thank you guys. I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of people reaching out on my website right now. I can see it coming across. I'm also changing my profile picture constantly. Do you notice that? I'm going to start changing it once a week, and then you'll know. You'll look at the present one. That'll be do you see what I'm saying? I'm doing that. I'm even watermarking them, and it's still not doing anything. So it's frustrating. I know it's happening to other people, especially when you're trending, and I'm trending. So yeah. Yes, I saw Annika. I saw, sweetheart. I saw about 5 people come through, so that's okay. Stephanie Lynn, I don't know who in the hell you are, but yeah, you got 200 followers. So obviously you're a troll. I'm always wrong. Fuck you. Sorry. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yes, thank you, Cynthia. You know what? She had no. See, they're trolls, and what they are other psychics. That it is. I have found that is what's usually true. So, thank you, you guys. I'm fine. I was all morning. I was dealing with this, trying to figure out, and I would report it to Facebook. I would send a thing with Facebook with all the pictures of saying how this guy was threatening her, and they said there's nothing wrong. Now I have paid on Instagram to be verified. So I pulled my verification. Why am I bothering? I'm paying you money for nothing. You're doing nothing to help me. So just wait. Because once I'm telling you right now, keep watching. There's a lot of stuff going on that you're going to be absolutely surprised about. That's really, really good stuff. And when it gets really big is when I'll get the attorneys to go after them. So, yep. To get the right account, just go in live now and you will know it's the real account. Yes, that's true. So it's okay, Scorpio 16. You're okay. But just letting you guys know, it's frustrating. All right. So, but I'm trying, I do take about a few minutes every day and report these accounts over and over. And you'll see where a lot of them have been blocked and stopped. So, but it is frustrating. So, but now, Boogies, I'm looking for you. I'm going to give you up now. You guys know, so I don't need cards. You guys know I don't need cards, right? Thanks, Teresa. Could you please hit the shares and the likes? I'd appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, I got I'm on my rant. I'm okay though. All right. And I'm not doing predictions, so I don't have as many people on here because when I'm doing my live predictions, like Kamala Harris is going to win. Oh, okay. Hi, Roxanne. Yeah, so it's okay. You can go back and forth. I think how many people I got on here. I can't ever tell. Oh, I only got 20. I only got about 100 people among you guys. So it's kind of slow, which is good. Because there's been times that a few weeks ago, I had 30,000 people watching. So that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of trending because of my predictions, and they are right. So you say she's going to win? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I say, yeah. James is like, I think she'll get Ohio. Well, she's going to definitely get Wisconsin. I'm from here. I know for a fact she will. You don't understand. I know. Like, okay, so this is what we know. Because I know my state well. I've lived here. I left for 20 years. I was in Illinois. Came back. Wisconsin's main population is in Rock County, Milwaukee County. What's the other county? There's like 4 counties. Those 4 counties are always blue, and that's where 90% of the population lives in the state. The rest of the state could go red, and we'll still outvote them. And so we know for a fact by doing demographics that she will win Wisconsin. But I also know that every single last election for 2 years, has been a landslide to Democrats. So, yeah. But anyway, she's going to win. I know that you guys. I know that the people that I lost like 2,000 followers who were Trumpers, and I'm sorry. I don't hate you, but she's going to win. Now, what's the other way I know she's going to win? Remember I said on my podcast way back in 21, look at it. You can find it on TikTok. You can find it on YouTube channel. You can find it on Insta channel. Yeah, I saved them as up at the top. I saved them as like, I don't know, lists, different lists. And one of them does say predictions. But I said there was going to be something good coming to from the government that was going to help us buy houses. And there was going to be a program to help first-time home buyers, and it's going to pass and it's going to go through. What did Kamala Harris just say she was going to do? She's trying to give first-time home buyers $25,000 to put down on houses. I've been saying that. So does that tell you that that's what's coming? Yeah. Now, what else? Why else am I right? I have a 97% accuracy rate. We used to think it was 94. We redid it. We refigured it. I didn't even do it. Someone did it for me. It's 97%. I don't miss that often. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. I thought Josh Shapiro might be it, but I don't know. The reason that I don't understand that is there's this guy with dark hair, and I'm trying to figure out where he fits in. So if he doesn't fit in as the vice president, he's coming into the picture. I just don't understand. And so I thought he was going to be Josh Shapiro because it seemed like he was that height and stuff. I still wondering if it's Jeff Jackson. I still do. It's neatly cut dark hair, about 5'10". So just a thought. Okay. All right. So thanks, guys. If you are interested, will they stay red? Gina, I have to think about it for a minute because I haven't really put much thought in it. I have been burned out of TikTok. TikTok has been nothing but Harris and Trump. Every single freaking video. I was tired. I have been off for a week. I just posted something complaining about the post office too. We can do change if we all get to stick together. That's what the thing is. Stick together. Okay. Yes, I am. Go ahead. What would you like? I've been waiting for you. Boogies, what do you want me to pull? Just cards, sweetheart? I have a double deck the last couple days. Now, if you guys don't know what a double deck is, there's double energy. And these cards are 30-some years old. And I put the 2 decks together, and sometimes I get a double card reading. So that you understand, I'll explain it. But it's double good or double bad. But this works. I've actually, even on my YouTube, the monthlies for September, I'm doing double card too. So make sure you check those out. That's a general reading, what you need to know for the month. So those are coming out. They should be done tomorrow. So I'll be posting them. Okay. How much for reading? It's $25 for a full thing. Sometimes I will answer. If you ask me a simple question, I'll fit you in. Okay. All right. So Boogie's what? Okay. Can you do Can we do no cards? Okay. Oh, I don't need any cards. Boogie's. How's about Kevin's feelings? He's being very cautious and he doesn't know what he wants. I think, am I correct, Boogies, when I say that he's got an ex or something that gets complicates things? Is there like a child involved or something? It seems like there's another person involved that creates a lot of pressure for him. So he doesn't know what he wants to do, but he does have feelings for you. He does care about you. He doesn't seem like a horrible guy or anything. He does, not at all. He just is kind of like he feels stuck. Like he's like, well, what should I do? Like, and it has to do with this other person. Does that? Do you know who I'm talking about? Is he seeing somebody? I don't think he's seeing somebody else. I think it's, is it his mother? Is it? Do you see what I'm saying? Is it an ex? Somebody's pressuring him somehow to do other things. Okay, does that make sense? Anything about anybody else? Okay, hold on. Let me see what I get. Because I'm a medium too, so I might do some mediumship for you. Um, okay, I'm seeing somebody young, Boogies. I see somebody, but they're appearing young, but I don't think they are because they're dressed old. So I'm thinking it's probably a grandfather. But the hair was dark, and it was dark, and he had it kind of like it would fall up in his face, and he'd do this all the time when he was younger. Now, I don't think he was like that when you knew him, and I want to say his hair was gray, and there might have been a little wave to it. He would kind of either cut it short or pull it back as he got older. But when he was young, it was always in his eyes. And see how, wait. Can I ask where you live? Because this person seems like they live in a wide open space. Like they're showing me something about a wide open space. I don't know if this is your grandfather or your uncle. It's somebody above you though. Like when I mean by a wide open space, like on a farm or something where there's not a lot of trees. Like it seems like it's open. He's showing me that. So I don't understand. Okay. And you live in New York. Did your family live on, did you have like a grandfather or something that would have lived in a more open place? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Indiana or like where there's not as a lot of trees. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of trees. Now there's where I'm seeing is a lot of buildings either, but it's trees. He's showing me that. And I want to say he's been gone a while. So I think it's maybe a grandpa, but he's dressed old fashioned, but his hair is dark. Got a great sense of humor. Like he's a jokester sort of. Do you know who I'm talking about? Hold on, I might get a name. I want to say there might be a James or connected somehow. Oh, it's in a village, but in a different country. Okay. But there's no trees. It's flat. Like I can see around me. Does that make sense? Dark hair. Yep, that does make sense. He wants to know, okay, the reason he came up, hold on, Boogies. The reason he came up, here, he wants to say something. Oh, listen to me. Do you know are you like changing job? You have a huge transformation in your life coming within the next 3 months. Is this a new job? Are you moving? What's going on? He says that. He says about 3 months, it's really gonna, I don't want to say in a bad way. It's just a big transformation. It's different. Does that make sense? I just repeat what they say. Did I tell you? Oh yeah, I did. Hi, Thomasine. I got you, sweetie. I got you on the list, honey. Did I tell you that my grandma, my aunt died? Oh, you're thinking of leaving one of two of job. Okay, leaving one of my jobs and starting something else. That he says it's huge. I want you to think about this and make a very structured plan, Boogies, because if you do this right, it's worth a lot of money. Watch. It's a wish granted, sweetie. See, look at. I know you don't want cards, but yeah, I don't need them. You know I don't. He says it could be worth a lot of money. Do you have a talent? You have a talent you really should be playing into. He says you have a talent. All right. Does that make sense? I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? It seems to me that you have a talent that you're not using. Oh, you're doing an online business. Now, do you make things? He says you have a talent and you are very good at it. Is it artsy craftsy? I have no special talent. I don't know. He says you have one. You know, it could be a talent you don't think of as a talent. You're very organized. That's a talent. I'm serious when I say that. Dealing with people. No, I want you to think about it because he says you do. He says you do though. Okay. So I want you to remember that. All right. Think about it. It's going to be life changing. And he says it about before the end of the year. So be prepared, plan this out, get an LLC, do everything the right way. You guys do know you should have an LLC, right? I have an LLC, and I've had a couple. And I'm a business person. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I'm the business person of the zodiac. Uh, and people don't realize, they'll say, "Oh, I'm just going to take money under the table for cash." I mean, I've heard people do that. That's stupid. You know why? Because you can claim freaking everything. Don't you understand when you have a business? Like, I had to buy pens. I went put it on my business. You know, see what I'm saying? Like, people don't get it. I'm like, you claim everything. You end up being better off having that LLC and claiming it all than trying to get cash under the table. Some people's trying to do that. And I'm always like, no, don't do that. Besides, it's not even honest, you know? At least be honest. Because you know what I'm saying though? Yeah. So all right. But that I just want to let you know, you are going to, yep, you're thinking about do that. Good. That's good. You think Kevin and you will be in a relationship later on? Yes, but it's going to be a while. He's just being talk to him a little. See if you can get information. Why he's being pressured? Maybe it's his mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how parent. You know what I'm saying? I know that's crazy, but you know how people can be. And there's somebody pressuring him, and it's a female. And I don't want to say it's a love interest necessarily. Okay, just remember that it's maybe he's got a lot of responsibility to take care of his mother. Do you see what I'm saying? It could be something like that. Does he have feelings for you? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay. So it's like, hi guys, how are you? All right. So, okay. I'm gonna move on, boogies, but you get this under control. You can do this. He says you can. You have a talent you don't realize you have. I'm seriously, I want you to remember that. Okay. You just do. All right. You maybe don't even realize it yet. Some people don't realize. I had a friend of mine who started painting it because I'm an art teacher. So I kind of, I kind of pick up on if people can do things, And I said, you're artistic. No, I'm not. She started painting at 45 and now is making a career of it. You know what I'm saying? So she had no idea, So you never know. Try something new. Thinking hard about it. I just repeat what they say, sweetie. Okay. Okay. Thomasine, you are next. Hi, guys. Hi, Gina Marie. Moonflower. Well, I need another brain surgery. Not like the one you had before. You might need a minor surgery coming up, Moonflower, but it's not as big and as like the other one. Okay. Okay, Thomasina, what would you like, sweetie? Do you want cards? Do you want mediumship? Whatever you want. It's kind of laid back. You notice I've slowed the energy down. You guys notice this? I'm doing it on purpose. I'm finding it's more relaxing when I don't get bombarded. Like one week I was bombarded with like the hundreds of people wanting readings. I've slowed the energy down a little. Okay. And I'm not, I think I had 3,000 watchers last night. That wasn't a lot. It's not like 30,000. That's okay. Do you see what I'm saying? When I do my predictions, that's when I probably should get the 30,000, right? Yeah. So, how do you get mediumship? Not you just ask, you pay for it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. What do we? Okay, I'm gonna pull cards for you then. Okay, Thomasine. If you want a mediumship, back out. Look at my my link tree. You can pick a spot thing and just press it, and then you can just pay that way. It's $25. I don't. You notice I'm pretty cheap. I'm cheaper than my competition, and I know it. Am I better? I'm not gonna look at brag. No, don't brag. You'll have to judge me for yourself and look at my track record because I have a very long track record. So, and yes, I have a book coming out. Hey, by the way, I'm on chapter. Remember, you guys said I didn't think I'd ever I have to revamp it, and they want more information. I'm on chapter 9, and there's 13, and there's going to be 15 chapters. There's 2 chapters I'm adding. So I'm getting there. It's almost done. It's almost September. It has to be remember, into my literary agent's hands. I have 2 literary agents. One wants to see the first 3 chapters right now, but I wanted to revamp them, so I got to send them to her today. And then the other one wants the whole thing in her hands, edited and everything, which means I've got to send it out to editing sometime in October. So keep our fingers crossed. I'm really a writer. Jesus told me I'm really a writer. So, all right. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. Here we go. I'm going to pull cards for you. Okay. So what would my book be called? Memoirs of an Accidental Psychic. And it's going to be lots of information, everything metaphysical, anything, numerology, astrology, any of it. Okay. All right. All right. Not a problem. Okay, here we go, Thomasine. Now, you might be fixing something up. This could also mean that you're collaborating, or you might even be getting a possible promotion. It depends on what you're doing. Okay. Now, be very careful with everything you're saying and doing. Be careful because somebody could be trying to rip you off. So if you're I always say, dot your I's, cross your T's, be thorough, and keep your eyes peeled. And that way you will stay ahead of everybody. Okay. All right. Now, you're going to make something happen for yourself. It's coming up here, Thomasine. And you're going to be successful at it. It's just going to be, it's going to be hard work, though. You already know this. Okay. Now, it can lead to potentially a lot of money. So it might start small and grow just like a garden would. Okay. Now, if there's going to be written communication for you. So there could be a contract, it could be an email, a snail mail, a text, something's going to come to you like that, okay? And you're manifesting this. You're making this happen. See, this card is all, okay, so let me explain this card, because this is what I, like when I do when I'm teaching tarot in my subscriptions, he's got all the four suits on right there in front of him. He's got the manifestation in front of him, and he's number one. So this also can represent a doctor, because look they've got all the tools they need to manifest to make things happen. So it can represent a doctor also. But either way, it's got the infinity sign, which means it's manifestation. To making it happen, you're making it happen. You're not letting anybody do it. You're doing it. Okay, so that you get that. All right, you understand that. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on. So that you understand that. Don't let anything get you. If you want it, do it, and you'll be successful. That's kind of what this means. See here, look at, I got the manifestation card again. This is all being strong and wise. It's the card of Leo, but it's also being strong and wise. And notice both of these, my dear, they're telling you you're a much better manifester than you think you are, because there's two cards here. You're going to manifest what you want. Okay, I'm the queen. I am an 8. You guys don't know what I mean. You take your birthday, you add it into one number. I'm an 8. An 8 is very powerful. I accidentally threaten women, bosses, because I just know bullshit. I just tell you what I think. And they don't like it sometimes. But I'm very powerful. And you don't mess with an 8. An 8 understands karma. They understand what goes around comes around. And they understand how to manifest very well. You don't screw with an 8. And I kept thinking, somebody told me that. And I went, oh, I'm an 8. And I'm thinking, wait, you know how many people I've seen get their karma and bad? And I just I would say, I usually see them get their karma. Not always, but most of the time. So there you go. That's what an 8 is. Now, Thomasine, you're going to be ending something in a pleasant way here. Okay. And there's going to be a new start too. So you're doing this, okay? All right. And it's all success, and it's home and family. This is a balancing act too. So there's a balance going on. So just remember, whatever you would like, you are going to get. Does that make sense, Thomasine? All right. I'm waiting for her to come back in. Thank you. Thank you for liking me. You have been having anxiety? It's goodness. Okay. All right. I want you to go try this. Try this, you guys, if you've got anxiety. I didn't get to my class this morning. I was so mad about the people screwing me over on Facebook that I am supposed to go to my Qigong class and I missed it and I'm mad. But you can go online. Go on YouChannel. Look up Qigong, Qigong. Do that. I know it sounds crazy. I know people are like, that stuff doesn't work. Oh, yes. You have to do it for a little while. There's things, what the theory is it that it releases negative emotions in your organs, like your kidneys and your liver and your stomach and your heart and your lungs. And you're doing even sounds, oh, to get rid of the negativity. And if you, I'm a different person after I've done my Qigong. I truly, it's a form of meditation. It just works. And it also teaches you balance so that you don't get, when you get old, you don't fall. So it's teaching you how to keep your balance, how to move your body. Qigong. Try that. Qigong will help with anxiety a lot. Okay. Try it. Because that's when we go away to Sedona, all the people are going to be doing Qigong with me. I told them, we're going to do it every morning because I want to show you how this works, because this stuff works. If I find something that works for me, I suggest it. Will everything I do work for you? Not always, but it's worth a try, isn't it? But Qigong is 3,000 years old, guys. It's been around forever. It'll be here long after we're gone. It has to have some type of redeeming quality. It's been here for that long. It's not quite like Tai Chi. Tai Chi is more self-defense without hitting anybody. Where Qigong is more of an elegant, there's just a little bit different movements. Okay. All right. So row. Okay. I saw an RORO. So I don't need to, like, I couldn't understand. Yeah. Unique, if you're interested in mediumship, back out and just go in, and when it'll usually appear at the top of my screen when I see you pay. Sometimes I don't see it. Now, PayPal can be kind of funny, but usually does. But Venmo isn't always posting, and I don't know why. Now, anything that's coming from Cash App, I can see it. Well, oh, there, that came. It depends what kind of mood I think that the company's in. I swear, because there's like, at night, I see almost all of them. But during the day, sometimes I don't. So, yeah. So anyway. You want to pick up baby angel says I want to pick up Qigong. I started teaching. I want to teach it because I've got an older lady, and it kind of just works. It's very energizing, and it's stabilizing. You're just like, ah, after you've done it, and you think using these really slow movements that nothing works. It's not. I need heavy exercise, and that heavy. I'm Sag. Sages need heavy exercise, but no. Works. And I'm sweating up a storm after I'm done. And all you're doing is, this, but you have to, when you get a workout, you have to stand on your leg, 1 foot for a while and kick forward and stuff. And like, you don't realize that it's a lot more work than you think. Yeah. So, okay. Tracy wants to know, are you having hiccups with your home build? You have some supplies that are going to be delayed, but other than that, you'll be okay. I don't want to say like your shingles or something. Okay. All right. Ro, I'm looking for you, dear. Oh, there you are. I got you. Okay. Rosie. Okay. What would you like, dear? You paid Venmo? Okay. I didn't see Venmo. I don't ever see Venmo come through. So, Mary. Myra. Okay. All right. I got you. Yeah, you guys have to tell me, and it's kind of an honor system. I've had a couple people kind of try to rip me off, but overall, hey, I'm an 8. You're going to get your karma. I'm not playing when I say this. If you're an 8 too, you do your mathematics, because like 1 is number 1, 9 is spirituality, 3 is creativity, 2 is congeniality, but 8 is a power number. And every 8 woman that I've ever met, they have the same problem. We threaten other women, like women like feel uncomfortable, and like my bosses would be, yeah. Because I would tell them what I thought. That's what I am. I'm not going to hide it, So anyway, all right. I don't know, surprise you? Okay, honey, I'm going to pull you cards. Hold on. Ro, do you have a person you're going to be meeting that maybe you haven't talked to in a while or something? Seems like there's a meeting coming up with somebody. Do you have like maybe something at work? Seems like you haven't talked to them in a while. Is it like your boss or a friend. It seems to me that there's somebody like that that you need to be talking to, or you're going to be. I feel like it's almost kind of like a meeting, but not quite. Like I feel like it's scheduled, sort of like it's planned. It's not like it's like, oh, I ran into you at the grocery store. It's not like that. Kind of, yes. That's what I thought. Is this for your? Is it for your work? Waiting for somebody to call you, a recruiter. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Um, you keep control of that. You've got that. Yes, she goes, yes, ma'am. Yeah, you keep control of that because they're going to try to pull stuff. You be specific, say, I want this, I want that. I don't want this, I don't want that. And they will hop to it because they want you. How's that? All right. Does that make sense? You own that meeting. Exactly. She's like, oh, I got it. Okay. Yeah. Just, I want you to remember that this is, are you an Aquarius? Because it's like, she's like, it's spot on. Remember, I want to tell you that this is your time. And that's why I asked if you're Aquarius, because Aquarians, Virgos, there's a couple people, no rising, anything. What are you, Roro? Do you know? You're Scorpio. Scorpio's lucky though, too, this right now. I should have said Scorpio. Scorpio is one. Look it up. It's in astrology. I don't know a whole lot about astrology, but I know signs well. And I'm telling you, I do know that a Scorpio is supposed to have a really, really good time. Oh, you're also a cusp, huh? You're a cusp. You're a Scorpio, Sag cusp. So, okay. You must have some Scorpio, see, some people don't believe in cusps. I do. I believe in cusps because I'm a cusp. And I know I have heavy Capricorn energy. So, yeah. All right. But you own this. It is you. It's like it's transformational and I swear to God, I'll pull a Wheel of Fortune. Nope, I pulled that though. You do own it. See how you own it? I feel like a Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're destined to do this, and it's destined to happen. If you don't take no crap from anybody. Yes, you manifesting it. Yep. Okay. So that does make sense though. You own this. You own it. Now, who really, really fast? Who's the lady? She has white hair. It's like a little silvery. She's got a great sense of humor and nice teeth. When she smiles, she's got kind of like, I can see her teeth. Her nice teeth. Got higher cheekbones. Her hair is kind of shorter. It's not quite like mine, but sorta. But it's a little shorter. But it's grayish white. Is that grandma? Because she says go for it. She says she does this to me. It is. She keeps doing this to me. So that means go for it, sweetheart. Okay. Thank you guys. Oh, so people are sending me things. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Terry the cook. Is it Terry the cook? No, the cook to try. Okay, that's somebody new to me. Okay. Yes, that is okay. She keeps doing this to me. So all systems are going forward for you. Okay. And she wishes, and she tells me, she sends me. Okay. XO, 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 and a heart. So, okay. You got it? Oh, because she doesn't speak English. Yeah. Does she speak Spanish? I speak Spanish. But I know this is crazy, but they could be speaking other language. I do speak fluent French. You guys know I have a bachelor's degree in French. I speak fluent French. And I do speak some Spanish. But Arabic, oh, well, then I wouldn't know that. You're right. I don't know that one. But a lot of times they communicate and they don't need to speak a language. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like they're mentally communicating to me what I'm supposed to say. But then I'll say, but I think they're speaking another language. So they'll be like, and I think, is it Italian or something? And they'll be, yeah, it seems like it. But they're not, but they're still communicating through to me without speaking. I don't know how to describe it. Robert's like, I find so much peace watching you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So she did a lot of gestures because you didn't know either. Oh, you knew she'd come through here. She's my angel. She says, I'm glad I could help you. Blessings. Okay. Go get them. Okay. Go get them. People are like, I think people like watching me because I do this all the time. And I try to be accurate and I'm not charging a lot. Did I just tell you guys that somebody called me in tears a couple of weeks ago And a woman that's on TikTok scammed her out of $7,000. And I didn't believe I checked into this woman and I actually called her for a reading to see if she was real. And she's legit. She really did take this woman for $7,000. And she kept saying, well, if you've got negative energy behind you from a past life, and if you don't do what I'm telling you, for let me help you, but it's going to cost you. And the woman was just so worked up, she paid her. And I felt so bad for her. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Come to me. I don't do that. I also guarantee my readings. You guys, what psychic does that? I'm going to ask you really. If I can't connect, if I something like and I just can't get it, I'll give you your money back. Now I've only had to do it maybe out of 30,000 readings, probably 5 times, but I still will. And that is my guarantee. If I can't get you hypnotized and we can't make any progress, I'll give you your money back too. I've got one person always been able to do hypnosis, but if she's struggling, and I think she thinks she doesn't believe that it works. And if you don't believe it doesn't work, it doesn't. So she probably is going to get her money back. But I'm telling you right now that I'm not going to rip anybody off. And I try really hard to keep the prices inexpensive, okay? So that you know, because this is my second career. You guys know I've got a pension. I am a school teacher who taught a long time. And so I have a pension. It's not real big, but hey, it's a pension. And I'm not doing too bad in that damn stock market either that I told you guys about, right? I got somebody, how can a psychic know anything about the stock market? I said, because I have two master's degrees and I understand finance. I am more than just a psychic. I'm also an artist and an author and an herbalist, and I know about finance because I'm a Capricorn rising. So, but anyway, y'all, my stock, I knew I was freaking out, you guys. It went down to $100, under $97 a share. And I'm like, oh my freaking, and I thought, no, leave it for the long haul. That's you leave it for the long haul. This is what I'm told. It'll be worth millions of dollars because because it's AI. Invest in AI. Sure bet. In your stock market. Sure bet. And that was the money that, the state pays you to retire. The state of Illinois pays you to retire. I was taught in Illinois. They pay you to retire and they give you a lump sum and then they give you your pension. I took that lump sum and that's what I invested. And it's paying off. That's my whole point. I don't have to be doing this. Do you see what I'm saying? I want to do this. Okay. So there's a difference there. Okay. All right. So hi guys. Geeky Drea. I had from yesterday. Hey guys. Hi. Will G and I be good friends or will we turn into more? Right now I feel it's good friends. It could become more. There's almost like it's a free will. As sometimes it's destined. Like you're like, oh yeah, you guys are getting married. Now, this is, I don't know why I want to say it's your decision. I don't know if that makes sense. It feels like it's yours. And you might go, I don't want to cross the line. You see what I'm saying? I know you might want to think now you do, but I want you to think that through. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, thank you, Roro. Are you a practicing witch? I'm guessing it's a white witch, right, Roro? Good. I have a lot of friends that are Wiccan. I don't claim to be a witch. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't say that kind of thing. I call myself a mystic. Because Jesus keeps coming to me and I you know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm Christian. I guess. But you know what? Jesus wasn't Christian. So if you think about it, but he keeps coming to me. And where do you think some of these predictions are coming from? And they've been accurate. I'm telling you, it's him. I know what he looks like. He's got brown hair. It's not black. It's brown. It's dark, medium brown, kind of a thick beard. His eyes sparkle. They you know how they snap? Somebody's eyes snap when they're like full of mischief, sort of, and excited, and they laugh. He's got a great sense of humor. I don't think his eyes are blue. I think they were like a lighter brown. Now people say like he looks like a white guy. To me, he didn't look like a white guy. He looked like he was from the Middle East. But I know it's Jesus because I kept saying, oh my God, it's Jesus. And he kept laughing. He's like, what, you don't believe that this is possible? And I'm like, well, what do you have to say? Why are you picking on me? And he's like, because you're getting to the masses. And he made me feel like it doesn't matter, honestly, who he gets to. It doesn't feel like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, I hope that's charging because it doesn't look like it's charging. There it goes. And he said, if I could be Buddha could be giving messages, Muhammad could be giving messages. Does it really matter? Aren't you supposed to be the best person you can be? And that's made me go, okay, this must be Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Because that sounds like Jesus. So, and I had somebody actually ask me, Myra, you're next, sweetie. Ask me, well, that could be the devil. Okay. How do you know the devil ain't coming to you? Because I don't follow what you believe. See, that's the hypocrisy that Jesus talked about. You have to understand that. That's the thing. He showed me he was tired. He's here and he's working. And I said saw that hearts would be softened. Don't you feel a shift starting to come? And that was in 22, end of 20, September of 22. And I'm telling you right now that it's coming. He's here and he's working, and he's sick and tired of the hypocrites, like you know who, presidential candidate, doing the evil in his name. How can somebody, Jesus doesn't care about abortion. He told me he didn't. I'm sorry, he doesn't. He cares about who's here. Sorry, that's what he said. I just repeat what's being said. I don't have an opinion, yes or no, good or bad, but that is what he says. He doesn't care about that. There's people starving and suffering on this planet. You need to be the person you need to be to help the planet be a better place. That's why I always say, whenever I have a tape at the end, how can you make the world a better place? That came from Jesus. So there you go. Okay? All right. So I'm just letting you guys know. All right. Now, Myra, Mayra, Myra. All right. He comes in many forms, Tammy. I agree. He is here and he's working. And I just think that there's just so much hypocrisy. Don't you think? Don't you think? All right. Myra, will Juan Pablo reach out to me soon, or should I have to move on from that connection? I believe you need to move on. Hold on. Yeah. Move on, sweetheart. Okay, listen to me. Is there another, does Myra, does he have another person he's talking to, or is he connected? Or is it an ex? It seems like there's another woman for sure. Like and that's romantic, by the way. Not just like mom, like the one person I just had earlier. It seems like it's like that though. Does that make sense? Okay. You don't know? I think there is, sweetie, you might not know. So I will tell you though, Myra. So Juan Pablo, are you Hispanic, sweetheart? I'm just because I see a person coming and I feel like they might be Italian or Hispanic. They're a little darker skinned than me. Yes, you are. Okay. The person coming is a little taller than you. He seems Hispanic. He might speak some Spanish. I think he's got some little facial hair. He usually has it. Sometimes he he kind of shaves it off, but I think he's got some. It's nice looking. And he, are you down more in the southern area, like Texas or anywhere? He seems like he's dressed like that. So that's why I'm like with the cowboy boots and that, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you've got somebody coming very soon too, by the way. Okay. Very soon. So you can pursue this guy. I still swear there's a woman. Okay. I'm honest with you. I don't lie. I don't. If I feel like that's what it is, that's usually what it is. And when I say to you guys, if you ever watch me, I don't know why, but I think that means I'm right, because I'm not. It's almost like I'm channeling it. So that means that you better listen to me, because my kids do. When I say to my kids, I don't know why, but you need to go apply for that job. And they'll be like, really, Mom? I'm like, yeah, you do. And so, okay. Yeah. All right. So that's how you know that I'm probably accurate. Okay, thank you, Desiree. The scammers are trying to pooch in the comments. Okay, Desiree, are they in YouTube or are they on Facebook? Thank you, though. Yeah, I'm getting tired of telling you. The more popular I get, Wait until the book comes out. Okay, you guys know that I told you I manifest well. Always wanted to be a writer since I was 9. And when Jesus says you are a writer at your core, that's what you need to do is write. I did. And so my goal is to be on, it's on my board over here. I want to be on the New York Times bestsellers list. That is my goal. So I got other plans too. I want to shoot an episode. I want to shoot a pilot for a show. So I'm not going to say anymore because people steal my ideas. So yeah. All right. How do you get one? Mimi, I just saw you. I saw you earlier. I'm sorry. I meant to talk to you. If you do just back out and you just go in and you just pick a thing like Venmo or something, and usually I see it come across, but for some reason I'm not seeing it come across. You'll just have to tell me. It has to be a word of honor. But I'm going to tell you, if I catch somebody doing it, one day I caught about 3 people saying they paid and didn't. You're going to get your karma. You're going to get your karma. That's fine. Why are you lying? Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, no offense. Nowadays, $25 is nothing. You know that. Like, I barely can buy going out for dinner, you know? Anyway, but I just block them. I'm done. They're not, and that's it. I don't put up with it. So, you know. And remember, I'm doing this to feed horses. My horses are dying in this heat, though. Where they got flies everywhere. And by the way, I was trying to nurse a chicken back to health. I don't know if I told you guys this whole story. This poor chicken. She died. The chickens have to be, it's like preventative. Once they get sick, they're done. It's the way a bird is. Once a bird is sick, they just don't bounce back. And so, but I kind of said, if I took her in the house and nursed her, she'd probably been fine because she wanted to be around people. Well, I put her in the barn. And I had her in a little square kennel with hay in it and stuff. And I think that's probably what kind of did it. She was like, I don't have any more milk. But I always try to save my chickens. I'm out there feeding them. Oil of oregano, oil of oregano, oil of oregano. It works, it works, it works, it works, it works. If you take it every day, you'll never have a cold, you'll never have an infection. I always was told to feed that to my chickens for years and years. I'm going, I guess it does work. It works for humans too. So I had a UTI I could not get rid of for months. Like it was horrible, like to 8 weeks. I started taking oil of oregano regularly and I've not had problems since. So, yeah. All right. So Myra is okay. All right. Let me take a couple more questions. I'm usually on here for just an hour and a half. I don't do like 3 hours. Do you know, like some people do 3 hours? And I'm just like, nah. Okay. Oh, it does. Oh, Mimi. Oh, it's 25, dear. I'm sorry. I should have told you it's 25. Yeah. It's my fault. I'm sorry. Sometimes when people are new to me, I have another Mimi that I talk to, but she's Emelise, but I know she's Mimi. Usually I go, no, you guys, this is a new crowd a little bit because I don't go as much on Mondays. Now, remember, tomorrow night at 7, if you subscribe to me, you'll be able to see we're going to be talking about, I'm probably going to pick hearts or cups. Cups and hearts, they coincide. That's probably the 1 through 10. I already did the major arcana. I'm also going to talk about numerology that goes with the cards. So, okay. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. All right. Do I make my own? No, I did. I went and got some called oregano. It's a liquid and it's concentrated. I put it in my chicken's food every day. My chicks, I got 12 new chicks again. I'm such an addict. I love my chickens. Anyway, I am. They get sick. Right now I'm trying to hatch a few. I'm down a lot because I've lost more chickens. I have another white one. She disappeared, which tells me that she probably got a cold and they will go off to die on their own. And sometimes when I leave them out, sometimes I let them. Right now, we have a lot of Japanese beetles, and I remember I have 5 acres. So I let them about 2 or 3 o'clock every afternoon. I let them out for about 3 hours and let them go catch bugs because I have no Japanese beetles in my yard because of my bugs, my chickens. That's what I have them for originally. And plus they're good pets. They're really smart. They do kind of obnoxious things, but they are smart. Anyway, I have way too many, and I've got one way low right now, but I'm going to be hatching some. So I've got a little incubator, and I'm hatching out a few. And it's like my hobby. So a hobby where you can eat what they do, what they produce. So between my garden and my chickens, everything's organic. I got beautiful apples this year. I have a tree that's only a 5-year-old tree, and the apples are about that big because all the rain. They taste like heaven. They're called a Wolf River apple. Oh my God, couldn't believe it. And I have a Yellow Delicious. I've got two Liberties, a Wolf River, and then I've got two pear trees, and the pears are ready too. So I just go and pull them off and give them to people. And I got grapes, and I got kiwi, and I got cherries. What else do I got? And I got, got a garden, but my daughter won't take care of her garden. She has her own garden, and it's a weedy mess, and there's tomatoes in there. So I've been pulling her tomatoes and eating them. But I told her, I said, if you're going to keep doing that, you're not coming back again. It used to be where the goats were. We used to have goats. So I ended up putting a little pen in there. The goats were needy. Goats are needy. They're very, very good pets, but they're needy. They're needy. Trust me, they're needy. They want to be petted all the time. And oh God, they're just wow. And they want to be with you. I had two goats when they were babies. They'd come and sit. I just let them wander around in the yard because they weren't going anywhere. Goats won't wander away. They will stay, especially when you have a dog. I had a collie. And they would come up to the back deck and look through the window and watch TV with us. They were all the little ones, the little bitty ones. They were a lot of fun, and I wish I had gotten rid of them. Found a home for them because they were eating my roses, and I love roses, and I grow roses. I'm a rosarian, and that's their favorite food. So yeah. Oh yeah, thanks, thank you. He's like, I'm feeling you. Okay. So, and somebody said that I'm authentic. I give off authenticity. What you see is what you get, but that's a Sag. I don't hide anything. You want to know something, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just not like that. Because I always feel like if you tell a lie, you guys do understand, it's too stressful because then you have to remember your lie. Do you know what I'm saying? Always tell the truth. It's just, life is so much easier. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So anyway, thank you, Kelly. Okay, Mimi, I got you, sweetie. All right, Mimi, what would you like, sweetie? What do you want? You want mediumship or, because it's a slow day. It's been slow a few days. So what got rid of my UTI? My UTI, the oil of oregano. I pop 2 pills every day. Oil of oregano's. And I'm telling you, it works. All right. All right. Mimi, what would you like, sweetie? You can do anything you want. I can pull cards. I don't need cards. You guys know that. How long is mediumship? It depends. Watch what we do. Because I will usually give one person coming through is usually the first person coming through is usually your guide. So when they come through, I give a message for you from them. Okay? Because it's a mini read. I mean, if you were going to call me for a regular reading, there could be 5, 6, 8 people coming through. And yes, they have done that. So if I'm ever going to move or if you're going to have more grandkids. Okay, Mimi, all right, this is what I'm getting. Because I'm going to ask you. Mimi, there's this guy coming through and he has it's kind of brown, but not really red, but it's more brown. It's like kind of brownish and it's kind of parted on the side. It's been gone a while. I think his eyes are dark from what I can see. It's either very dark blue or they're brown. But I want to ask you something. Has there been any miscarriages or anything like this? He's holding the hands of 2 children. Now he's a direct descendant, so this must be a dad or a grandpa. And he's holding and this is what they tell me, when they're holding hands, it means they're direct descendants. He's got 2 children with him. So they've either been their kids coming in, or they're a miscarriage or a stillbirth or a termination. Do you know if there's been any of those? Not at all? Well, there's 2 more kids coming. There's 2 more. Okay. And they look like they have now, do you have people with lighter colored hair also, Mimi, sometimes in your family? Because they look like they have pretty light hair. I don't think it's white blonde. It's like a dark blonde. I think I was a dark blonde when my hair came in. Your daughter is pregnant now. Well, he's got the soul waiting for him to come. Now, you sure it aren't twins, right? There's 2. There's 2. So, and he says, you've done a good job, he says. You've done a good job raising your children. She's a twin. Oh, okay. I wonder if these are twins, sweetie. Because she's holding 2, and one looks like a boy and one looks like a girl. And their hair is a dark blonde. It's maybe 3 or 4 shades lighter than mine. Okay. And actually, this is not fake. This is real. I don't know what happened to my hair. I was this color when I was little. I had a real dark blonde. It was like a dark blonde when it came in. So, and they say, did they know the hair that, did you know that the color your hair comes in when you're little is really your hair color, even if it gets dark for the age? Because when I did my 23andMe, I am a blonde. And I'm like, I'm not blonde. I have dark hair. They said I'm a blonde. So all blondes in your families. Told you, Mimi. I'm right. They look kind of like a darker, it's dark, it's a few shades lighter than mine. It's not really super white. Like my husband's, when he was little, is white. My middle daughter's hair is white. It's very, very blonde. And I keep saying that my daughter, who's trying to get pregnant right now, I can see the baby. I can see two of them. There's a boy and a girl. And I'm telling you, because she might be going for IVF, their hair is blonde. Like, what, you know what I mean with that toe head white thing? Yeah. Which is interesting because she's 20% black. Isn't that interesting? It's a fourth, I believe. Her great grandmother was black. My husband's grand, would be his great grandmother. So her second great grandmother, that's how it goes, is black. So we'll go figure, right? They have blonde hair and blue eyes. You would never guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what people are. You know, I'm part of Native American, so I got just a little. But you know what? It's funny. I saw a picture of her. I looked her up and I found a picture of her. It's my sixth great grandmother. And she was a princess. My dad looks like her. I don't care what anybody says. Through the nose, the bridge of the mouth, and the cheekbone. I just kind of stared going, so anybody thinks that you can't look like a family member way back? Not sure. So anyway, all right. Genetics are wild, is right. Oh, she already has one kid. Does he say to me having two more? I see two more, dear. So it could be the one she's pregnant with. See, they don't come in. They don't come in to the plane until they take their first breath. You guys do understand this, right? That was why if you're terminated, you're terminated. Everybody knows you're going to terminate. Okay. I know this is crazy, but most cultures believe this too, that you don't have your soul doesn't step into its body until it comes out and goes, and that soul, my dear, is waiting on the other side to come in. Now, don't be surprised if that grandchild starts talking about this guy. Is that your grandfather or is that your father? Starts talking about them because they know them. Remember how you say, no, not at all. Not at all. No, I ask because sometimes the entities will hang around. They will hang around. And so sometimes I've seen that where I'm like, okay, I see kids. And I'll be like, oh, so that was the energy. So did you miscarry? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the energy's there. It just is. I can't explain everything. I just know that it is. Okay. All right. Hi, guys. Oh, no. No. How dare you? How dare you? Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Jerk. I got it. Thank you, though. Here, let's get rid of all the comments. There we go. God, what a jerk. There's people trying to go because I've got such high numbers. Now, it doesn't look like it, but I mean, there's up to 5,000 people at a time watching me. And so that's exactly what they're doing is they're reaching out and trying to snipe followers. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. It's such a bunch of bullshit. Isn't it, though? Here, wait, you guys. Hold on. I have a charge. I got to charge this, okay? All right. Anybody else interested? Did I miss anybody? Because it's just about time. I usually leave about 3:30 to do readings. I have a couple I gotta get fit in.